Hello, good morning, children. Today we'll see Unit 4 Prose. The Atik, written by Satyajit Ray. Lesson is very interesting, children. For sure, you will love it. It gives you some moral. We'll see what the lesson says now. The Atik. You know what is Atik, children? Atik, which means the room at the top of a building under the roof. This type of houses, English peoples they build. In foreign countries all you will see this type of houses, and in cold countries all you will see this type of houses. Mostly we Indians we don't build, but foreign country peoples they do build this type of houses. Now we'll see what the lesson says, children. It is natural for human being to make mistakes. When we realize our mistake, we should try to rectify them. Isn't it, children? We all make mistake. It is human's nature. For sure we make mistake. But when we make mistake, we must rectify it. When we realize, yes, we have done something wrong. When we realize our mistake, we should try to rectify them. And if you get a chance to rectify your mistakes or pay back for it, what would you do and how would you correct it? Okay, now the author is asking you, imagine when you get chance to rectify your mistake, what will you do, children? Will you rectify your mistake? Or if you really try to rectify your mistake, how will you rectify your mistake? The author is asking. We'll see what the lesson is about. A very interesting lesson, children. Hope you will concentrate. Aditya and I were returning from the site of our new factory at Deodraganj. We were driving along National Highway 40. We had reached a point where the road bifurcated. Now, author he says Aditya and I, Aditya and I in the sense author here. Both, they were good friends. Now, both of these friends, they were returning from the factory. Where's the factory? The factory is at Deodraganj. After having a sight to the factory, they return. They return along the national highways. Through the national highways, they come. They reached where the road bifurcated. Bifurcated in the sense divided into two, where the main roads, where it's divided into two. That is bifurcated. If we drew 10 kilometers along the road that branches off to the right, we would reach Brahmapur. Author he says, if they drive more 10 kilometers along the road, if they move forward, the road will branch off. Branch off in the sense it will get divided again. It will have many cuts. And towards right, if you turn, they will reach to Brahmapur. I asked Aditya whether he was interested in revisiting the place of his birth, which he had left after he had passed the matriculation examination from the local school to continue his studies in Calcutta. Okay, now Aditya, he studied in a matriculation school which is situated in Calcutta. Now after his studies, he left the place, and when he reached to Brahmapur, yes, Aditya, children, he was born and brought up in Brahmapur. And after his matriculation exam, he left to Calcutta. Now, by chance, when he came to Brahmapur, author, he asked Aditya, will you like to visit your birthplace? Just imagine, children, where you leave your place and you shift to some other place, and then after many years, when you come back to the same place, do you really like to visit your old place, to see your old school, your old friends? Will you like or not, children? For sure will like, isn't it? If I had been in that place, For sure, I'll love to see it. Now, author is asking to Aditya, Aditya, would you like to see your old school? Now, see here you can see two friends. No? Two friends, they talk to each other. See how the road is divided over there? This is highways. No, the road is divided. Okay. When I left our ancestral house 29 years ago, the house was almost 200 years old, recollected Aditya. Now coming to that place, no, Aditya's old memory, it became fresh again. He started recollecting his old thoughts. He says to his friend, no, I left this place 29 years ago. And this house, no, 200 years old house. It is his ancestral house, the house which is in Brahmaputra. It is his ancestral house. Ancestral house in the sense, your forefather's house. I doubt if even the school building, which may have undergone many changes, will be recognized anymore. Now Aditya, no, he thinks, he says to his friend, I really doubt 29 years past, I have left this place, and even the school building also would have been changed. Will we really be able to recognize the school? Trying to revive old childhood memories may prove disappointing. Revive in the sense what, children? To bring something back to life. No, he says trying to bring something old memories. No, sometimes it is really happy we cherish with our old memories. But here Aditya, he says, when you try to dig all your old memories, no, this will bring you disappointing. Disappointing, na? It will make you sad. But he said he wished to visit the tea shop of Najin uncle if it still existed and have a cup of tea. But he said, that is Aditya. He says that he would really wish to visit Najin uncle tea shop. He is familiar of the tea shop over there, the shop which is near to his school. He is familiar of the tea shop, and he says he would like to visit Najin uncle tea shop if it still existed there. Existed there, na? If the tea shop is there, then he would really like to visit the tea shop. So we took the turning to the right and decided to drive to Brahmapur, of which Aditya's ancestors were once the Jamindar. Now they decided, they took the turning to the right. They turned the vehicle and they decided to drive to Brahmapur, of which Aditya's ancestral were once the Jamindars. What do you mean by Jamindars, children? The head of the village. Okay. Now Aditya and his friend, both they decided to visit their ancestral house. They really wish to see. Okay, let me see. Now they decided to go to Brahmapur to visit their ancestral house. Aditya's father had left the ancestral home and moved to Kolkata, where he had set up his own business. After his death, Aditya was looking after it, and I was his friend and business partner. Now, Aditya father, children, he left his ancestral home and moved to Calcutta. Entire family, they moved to Calcutta. When Aditya father, he got job in Kolkata, entire family was shifted to Kolkata. Before that, they resided in Brahmapura. Why did he go to Kolkata in the sense? For the sake of business. Aditya father business, it was shifted in Kolkata. That is the reason they had to change their residence. Now, after Aditya's father's death, who will take care of the business? Obviously, Aditya has to take care. So, Aditya and his business friend, both they started to take care of the business. Okay. It was the month of Maga, that is January, February, by the English calendar, the middle of winter. By my watch, it was 3:30 in the afternoon. The sun was soothing. Soothing in the sense, children? Yes, children, soothing in the sense it is calm. No, after 3:30 or no, slowly the sun's heat it reduces. So it was in the month of Maga. Maga in the sense to our month, no, January and February month, it's known as Maga. Maybe mid of this, in between these 2 months. And the season is winter season. The time, what was the time they were traveling? They were traveling 3:30 in the afternoon. And even the sun, no, the climate was really good. They nourished the climate. On either side of the road were paddy fields as far as the eyes could see. Harvest was over and they had been a good crop that year. Now as they keep traveling, no, they enjoy the traveling, they enjoy the nature, the reality scene, no, both the sides, fields, greenish fields, some of the fields, no, the harvest is done, and they really had good crop that year. How do the author say that they had good crop, children? It's the greenish field, no, it shows that they really had good crop that particular year. After about 10 minutes, we came to the local school beyond the iron gate where the playing field and the two-storied okay. After 10 minutes, no, after driving, they came to the local school. I mean local school, no, the school which Aditya studied. And beyond the iron gates were playing field. It's in village, children. You can just imagine how the schools in villages are. The school building, we got down from the car and stood in front of the gate. So the moment he saw the school building, he stopped the car and they both got down from the car. I asked Aditya whether everything was still the same. He replied that everything had changed. The old school used to be one story and now a new building has come up which wasn't there. Aditya friend, no, after stopping the car, he asked Aditya, is everything the same? When you left the school, when you were in, after 10th standard, Aditya left the school. Now, once again, when he came back to the same place, no, Aditya friend is asking him, Aditya, is the school same what you have seen before 29 years, what you saw? Is it the same to the present? He said, no, everything is changed. Because when Aditya studied there, it was one-storied building. And now a new building has come up. New building has come up in the sense the another storied. It is built over there. I mean, top of the building, the another building is built. Were you not a good student? I asked. Yes, but my position was always second, he replied. We decided to go and have tea at Naj and Uncle Tea Shop, which stood next to a grocery shop and opposite a temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. Now, Aditya friend, no, he asked Aditya, were you a good student in school? Aditya said, yes, of course, I was a good student. By nature, I was good student. Even in studies also, I was good. But no, he used to come in second place. He used to get second place. Then they decided to go to Naj and Uncle Tea Shop, which stood next to the grocery shop and opposite a temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. You know, opposite to the tea shop, there's a temple that is dedicated to Lord Shiva, which means Lord Shiva temple is there. Soon we caught sight of Naj and Tea Shop cabin written on a signboard over the shop. Now, the moment they saw the board on top of the tea shop, there was a board. There was a board placed in front of the front of the tea shop stating as Naj and Uncle Tea Shop. So on seeing the board, no, Aditya was damn sure, and he came near to the tea shop to have some tea. The owner of the tea shop, now over 60, a little rustic in appearance, with his white, neatly combed hair and clean look, was the same as before. He was wearing a dhoti and a blue striped shirt that could be seen from under a green shawl. So, looking at the board of the tea shop, no, they came to the tea shop. Now they saw this man is over 60. Who is over 60? Najan uncle. A little rustic. What do you mean by rustic, children? Typical of the countryside. He's not typically like countryside person. In that way he was dressed. A little rustic in appearance, with his white, neatly combed hair and green and clean look was the same as before. How is this Najan uncle? He looks very neat appearance with white, neatly combed white shirt with neatly combed hair. He looks very neat, and he was wearing a dhoti and a blue striped shirt that could be seen under a green shawl. Okay, so the shirt, he was wearing blue shirt, and on top of that, no, he has own shawl. You know what is shawl, no, children? On top of the shoulder, what elder people they put. Even nowadays, younger people also they use shawl. So for sure, you'll be knowing what is it. Okay. Not recognizing Aditya, he asked us where we had come from. Deodarganj, Aditya replied. We are on our way to Kolkata. A little surprised, Najan uncle asked why we were there. To have tea at your shop, said Aditya. Certainly, besides tea, I have biscuits and saviors. Now, this Najan uncle, no, he didn't recognize Aditya. Obviously, when Aditya he left Deodarganj, no, he was 15 years old. He was too young. Now, grown up man, and people will not recognize him. But Najan uncle, he had one perfect look. He was already grown person, and now he has gone older. So Aditya, he could remember him. The moment he sees Najan uncle, he could recognize, yes, this is Najan uncle. Now Aditya, he asked him, why did you come here, Aditya? Aditya said, to have tea in your shop, I have come here, uncle, he said. And he said, apart from tea, I'll have some saviors also. What do you mean by saviors? Saviors in the sense, no children, this other than biscuits, no, you have some other snacks. Okay, now see, look at this picture, children. It is written, no, Naj and uncle, it is written, and see Aditya and author, how they talk in the tea shop. Give us 2 nankattai each. What do you mean by nankattai? Nankattai, it is one kind of snacks, children. Okay, in village people they eat. It is some kind of sweet snack it is. We sat on 2 thin chairs. There was only one other customer sitting at a corner table, neither eating nor drinking tea, but sitting with his head bent as though he were sleeping. Now when Aditya he went to the tea shop, no, there was 2 thin chairs were placed over there, and they sat on the chair. No customers were there in the shop, only one person was sitting there, and that particular man, no, he was neither eating nor drinking, he was sitting quiet, just putting his head down, he was sitting quiet over there. And these people, they thought that the person sitting over there, he would have slept. But no, he was not sleeping. He was sitting quiet and watching what others were doing. Addressing him as Mr. Sanyal, Naj and uncle reminded him to go home as it was already 4 p.m. Other customers would soon be coming. Addressing us, he said, with a wink in his eye, a little hard of hearing, cannot see well either, but has no money to buy spectacles. Now, Najan uncle, no, he called that man as Mr. Sanyal. And he said, Mr. Sanyal, see, it is already 4 o'clock. Better you go home. It's time for other customers to come to shop. And at the same time, he said to Aditya, addressing Najan uncle, he said, Najan uncle, he was telling about Sanyal. He was saying to Aditya that Sanyal, no, he could hear a little hard of hearing. A little hard of hearing, na? He cannot hear properly and cannot see well either. That is, his eyesight is also poor. And he has no money to buy spectacles. About whom he was saying all this thing? He was saying about Najan. He was saying about, Najan uncle was saying all this to Aditya. He was saying about Sanyal, Mr. Sanyal, he was saying this. About Sanyal, he was saying to Aditya. Okay. From his reaction to this speech, I began to wonder whether Mr. Sanyal was not a little crazy as well, because suddenly he stood up, stretched himself, and raised his lean right arm, and with eye dilated, began to recite a poem by Tagore, Panrakshak, which means Panrakshak, the meaning is keeping of a promise. Now, from his reaction to his speech, he wondered whether Sanyal was little crazy, or why he wondered that, because Sanyal, suddenly he stood up, he stretched his hands and legs, and with his eyes dilated in the sense widened than usual, opening your eyes wide enough. And he began to recite a poem by Tagore. Who began to recite a poem? Mr. Sanyal. He started reciting a poem. It is from Tagore, Panrakshak. Panrakshak in the sense keeping of promise. Having recited the poem, he left the place, making the gesture of namaste with his hands to nobody in particular. Now, Sanyal, he stood up from his place. All of a sudden, he started reciting a poem from Tagore. That is one of Tagore's poem he started reciting. And he just folded his hands, making namaste gesture, not to any particular person. Somewhere looking to someone, the way he did namaste was not to one particular person. As if he's, showing that namaste to someone else. I noticed a sudden change in Aditya's expression and I asked him the reason for it. Without answering me, he asked Najan uncle who the gentleman was and what he did. Now, here author, he was noticing all this reaction of Aditya. Aditya's expression, No, the moment Najan uncle, the moment Sanyal started reciting this Tagore poem, Aditya's expression changed, and this was noticed by author. Now, without answering him, he asked Najan uncle, who asked the author. He asked Najan uncle, who is this gentleman? Uh, and what he is doing. He just, for his information, he asked about Najan uncle. Okay. Now, author, he really wished to collect some information about Sanyal. So he asked Najan uncle, who is this gentleman? I noticed a sudden change in Aditya's expression and I asked him the reason for it. Now, all of a sudden, Aditya's expression was changed. The moment Sanyal he recited Tagore's poem, Aditya's expression, facial expression was changed. Now, looking to this expression, he asked, who asked? Author, he asked. Without answering me, he asked Najan uncle who the gentleman was and what he did. Now, when author asked Aditya, who is he? Aditya, he didn't reply him. He asked Najan uncle, who is this gentleman? What is he? Okay. Now, in our second part, Chiren, we'll continue the lesson. I'll stop the lesson over here. We'll continue in the second part. We'll see who is this gentleman, what is he really doing. We'll see why is Aditya so curious about the gentleman. We'll see in the second part.